How many rematches have you fought?
0.
What do you have to do to create enough separation where this don't happen again?
Whew, that's a good question. It's going to be based on my training camp. I have to push myself a little harder. If that didn't get me the win.
Lamont wins the rematch?
Nah, I don't think he wins the rematch.
Takes it more seriously this time?
I think he takes it more serious. I think he now is in the ring with him, and I think he beats him much more clear.
Under the bright lights of Fight Week, Gervonta "Tank" Davis and Lamont Roach clashed in a heated final face-off, igniting massive hype for their high-stakes showdown. Roach boldly declared, "You've never faced a fighter like me," promising a dominant victory. Unshaken, Tank fired back confidently, setting the stage for an electrifying pay-per-view battle.
March 1st to come out victorious.
Lamont, hip-hop is really, how's the power look? You carried with you to 135?
Yeah, you know it.
Okay.
You know it might be better than it was at 30.
So you feel more comfortable with your punches and everything like that?
For sure. 5 extra pounds I don't gotta lose.
How important is it for you to look for a knockout for this fight for Gervonta, not leave it to the judges?
I'm not necessarily stressing a knockout, but as you know, as I've been saying, this entire press run, this entire media run, I'm trying to knock any and everybody out. So if the opportunity presents itself, we're gonna take it for sure.
What makes you different than Tank's other opponents?
The IQ, the skill level, just being the overall cerebral assassin in the ring. He ain't never been in there with someone like me up to date. You know what I'm saying?
Losing the last 2 fights in amateur had any effect on this fight?
Not necessarily, but it is a little get back that I gotta get for sure. For sure.
Going forward, no matter the outcome, like going up to 135, that's what you're looking forward to?
Yeah, that's a goal of mine. But regardless, I mean, after I win, I'm gonna defend that both until I feel as though I can't make 30 no more.
As the highly anticipated fight approaches, Lamont Roach radiates confidence, boldly stating, "My hands will make this the Lamont Roach Show." He lays out his game plan, relentlessly attacking Gervonta "Tank" Davis's face and body to break his rhythm. Roach's aggressive mindset signals his intent to seize control, deliver a statement victory, and solidify his dominance in the boxing world.
This is Andy Purewell for Boxing News. I'm joined by Lamont Roach Jr. here in New York. Lamont, it's good to see you. How are you feeling? It's fight week.
Oh, I'm feeling great, man. I'm feeling good. Fight week, I'm very excited.
An extra 5 pounds to work with for yourself. How's that move up in weight been feeling?
It's been feeling great, man. I'm not struggling or killing myself to make weight. I don't normally struggle or kill myself to make weight neither, but it's a better feeling. Them last 5 pounds is a big difference.
I have to ask you, Lamont, you go into this fight, obviously you're going to be the underdog. Do you thrive on that tag though, being the underdog?
No, just like my fight with Hector, I've been an underdog before. I've been doubted, I've been counted out, and you guys see what happens. So March 1st is going to be a repeat of that.
Whenever Gervonta Davis fights, as he was mentioned up on the stage, there's a lot more attention on the fight. Instead of it being the Gervonta Davis show, how do you make it the Lamont Roach Jr. show?
Go in there and let my hands do the talking, man. My hands going to make sure that it turns into the Lamont Roach show for sure.
I know you don't want to give too much away, but how do you break down Gervonta Davis? How do you come out on top in this fight?
Punch him in the face, punch him in the body, keep punching him in the face. That's how it's going to stop. If he not going to be able to stop this shit coming to him. I'm sorry, excuse my language. He ain't going to be able to stop this.
One thing that we've seen with Tank, he obviously has that one-punch knockout power. For yourself, how do you look to try and stay switched on for 12 rounds so you don't allow him to find that shot to try and end the fight?
I'm not too worried about staying away.
Gervonta Davis responds calmly to Roach's bold talk, emphasizing that boxing is all about skill. Whoever has better skills will win, he asserts, showcasing confidence in his technique and preparation. By shifting the focus from pre-fight drama to raw talent, Davis highlights that true mastery, precision, and fight IQ, not just hype, will ultimately decide the winner in the ring.
What is he in for this Saturday night?
A rude awakening. A rude awakening for sure. He just doing what he have to do, trying to psych himself out for the fight and things like that. But come March the 1st, it's all about skill versus skill. And who had the better skill that night is going to be the victorious person.
Top boxing coach Barry Hunter confirms he'll be in Gervonta "Tank" Davis's corner on fight night, calling him family. Hunter's legendary expertise and deep bond with Davis could be a game changer. His ringside presence adds elite strategy and emotional strength, potentially shifting the fight's momentum, crucial for pay-per-view sales and high-stakes betting odds.
But I had to put that aside and look at his business, and that's where it is. I mean, it's going to be love before and love after.
How did the relationship with you and Gervonta take place? You know, being in his corner now. Will you be in his corner come Saturday night?
I will be in his corner. Here's the deal. We got a long history. Calvin called me years ago. Gervonta was a little boy, maybe 8, 9 years old. Brought him up to the gym, and we've been together ever since. Times when you don't see us, myself, and maybe Patrice Harris with him, we still write his fight plans up and everything. So we've been together for a long time.
Coach, can you just give us some clarification or understanding? Because the obvious question is, you know, is Calvin also going to be in that corner? And if not, why?
Oh yeah, you see him here now, right?
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? See, I hear things, right?
Sure.
But nevertheless, Calvin will be there, Coach Barry will be there, Coach Boogie will be there, and Kenny will be there as well.
Boxing analyst Showbiz the Adult delivers a shocking prediction, claiming that Lamont Roach is on track for a devastating early knockout. With Davis's elite power and skill set, many believe Roach could be overwhelmed fast. This bold forecast has ignited pre-fight hype, fueling intense debate among fans and experts. Will Roach survive, or is a highlight reel KO inevitable?
I was looking at Lamont Roach media workout. Lamont Roach is going to be knocked out extremely violently very early in the fight, and it's going viral. And I'm looking at his stance and his feet, and I'm saying Gervonta is going to knock Roach out by accident. I think he's going to knock him out just from muscle memory, just from his technique. Tank isn't the guy who just tries to go out and knock you out early. But I think he's going to be violent come Saturday. I think he's going to try to make a statement because Shakur Stevenson just fought with Padley. And so I think he's trying to send a message like, don't ever put this guy in my league. Even if, you know, Shakur was supposed to beat Padley and I supposed to beat Lamont Roach, here's the difference.
Boxing champion Stephen Fulton fires back at critics, questioning Lamont Roach's bold decision to fight Gervonta Davis. He highlights how many doubters failed to grasp the sport's deep history, weight class dynamics, and true fighter mentality.
All right, last question. You know, I got to ask you about a fight coming up.
That's because, you know, it is when before business actually get taken care of, you don't like to say it, because then if it don't happen, everybody like, well, what happened with this? Or, you know what I'm saying?
I got you.
So you take those little losses or however things don't go well in the dark.
But I'm going to say I'm proud on both notes. I'm proud of the performance, and I'm proud of that move. That's a big move.
Yeah, that would be.
But last question. I got to ask you about a fight. You got Tank, Lamont Roach this Saturday.
How
you feeling? You going to be in the building?
Yeah, I'm going to be there. I'm just going to be a fan of the sport, though, that may the best man win. That's good for both of them and their history as well.
I've been hearing people criticize the fight. Why is that a good fight to watch? Because for me, I think it's going to be competitive.
Only people that criticize the ones that don't know the history between the two, or that don't know certain fighters in certain weight classes, I can say. But guys like me and everybody else that came up in my era, as far as like the amateur stuff, I want to see the fight. Like I think it's a good fight because I know both of them and they got history. We all know of each other, things like that. So it's a good fight.
Lamont Roach turns up the intensity in a high-stakes public workout, unleashing explosive power punches as he fine-tunes his fight strategy for Davis. This electrifying display not only highlights his elite conditioning and razor-sharp technique, but also sends a bold message that he's fully prepared to dominate and deliver under the bright lights of fight night. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more trending content. Stay tuned for our next viral update.